Hello everybody. Um, this is my first K1 Speed Team League video, and this video is going to be about my first time racing at K1 Speed leagues. So I've done outdoor karting leagues in the past, and I've done sprint karting in the past as well, but this is my first time ever doing K1 Speed leagues. And the reason why I joined was because at the end of the league, if you finish first place in the drivers championship, then you'll go on and you'll be able to win a chance to go to California and win $20,000 in the K1 Speed E Cup. And I'm also sorry for not dropping this video earlier, because in my last video where I was saying that I had something special planned for March 5th, this was the video that I had planned for March 5th, and it's currently March 16th, so I'm sorry about that. But right here we're pulling off into the pits, or we're pulling out of the pits, just trying to get some tire temperature in, because these karts are pretty understeery from my knowledge and from what I've been through so far with my K1 experience. So you see here we're warming up the tires. We get hit on the outlap, and we get hit again a second time. It's okay, the kid was chill about it, and things happened on outlaps. So the way that the K1 Speed format works is there's 12 lap qualifying, and then after that would be the 12 lap race, which we're doing now. I didn't get any footage from the 12 lap qualifying, but my lap time was a 22.9, and the rest of the laps were in the rest of the people who were there. So it was 3 of us competing in the league. It was me and 2 other kids. So their lap times were in the 23s, mid 23s, high 23s, I'm pretty sure, and that set me up on pole position. So here you can see the kid that was in that qualified in second place actually got confused and went into the wrong grid slot, so kind of had to get that all sorted out, and the lady had to show me how to get the cart in reverse, which I didn't know. So we're getting gridded up here, and that is one thing that I really do like about the K1 Speed format, is that their grid system. I would rather do a starting grid than like in other leagues where I've done rolling starts, because I feel like a grid start is more realistic, and it's more fun overall for me. I'm a bigger fan of starting off just on the grid. It just feels more fun to me. So here we have the inside for turn 1. We're just waiting for the green flag to drop, and there we go. Cut off. We move over to cut across so that the person behind me can't get the inside line. And through here, we're in the lead. And then we make our way through these corners. We take them decently well, but then you can see our kart has a big understeer problem through right-handers, and even through left-handers, our kart just has a huge understeer problem. And the guy is right behind me, and here he hits me into the barriers, and you see I throw up my hand in confusion, because that's not allowed. Not allowed to hit someone when I was on my own line, and the guy behind me was following me, didn't use any brakes, and ran into the back of me. So I don't know what that was all about. I just don't think he used his brakes and used me as brakes and put me into the wall. So here we're trying to catch up to him, and I noticed something about this corner. His kart is so much faster than mine in that corner, and there's nothing that I can do about it, because this kart has so much understeer through right-handers, and even through turn 1. You can see I put full lock on the kart, and it just doesn't turn. So I asked the staff about this issue, and their their reasoning or their explanation was, next time if I get a bad cart like this, instead of driving on with it, they said I should throw up my hands and show that there's a problem with the cart, because in the safety briefing before the race they said that you should do that, but I wasn't entirely sure if you were allowed to do it during a race. So that's just gonna have to be, I'm just gonna have to take that and learn further in the future. So through here we're trying to catch him up. He actually kind of dropped us a bit, and the cart he has in this race, I was informed that it was the fastest cart in the fleet here at K1 Speed, and I had one of the slowest carts in the fleet. But I was still, kind of keeping up. I was a bit frustrated because I felt like I had the pace. I mean, my qualifying lap was nearly a second faster than everyone else's, and I'm just getting gapped in the race, and we just get another massive moment of understeer. But through here, we actually catch up to him a lot through that section. That's where I gain the most time on the rest of the people, is through that section, and I lose the most time to the double right-handers due to the cart being just not, it's just not up to peak performance. So through here, we take a decent line considering how bad our understeer is. Again, through here we take a nice good line. Here again, get a ton of understeer through there, and really my goal was just to try to stay in this race, at least try to catch up to him, because I was just completely frustrated. I was bumped into the wall, and then I couldn't do anything about it. The cart was bad, and it's kind of hard to overtake at K1 as well. So in my opinion, I mean, it should have been a penalty. I showed it to the stewards after the race, and they agreed that it should be a penalty, but there was some drama that happened with the kid and his dad not wanting it to be a penalty. So I just let it go. I want to make sure that everybody has fun at K1 Speed. At the K1 Speed Leagues, I want to make sure that no one feels bad about getting a penalty, or being penalized for something they did. Because when I started karting, I was like that as well. I would hit people, and I didn't know. I wasn't experienced enough to not hit people, if that makes sense, because I was just starting out and I didn't really know the rules entirely. So I kind of forgave this kid for that, because he's newer to the sport, and he was really chill about it. It was all good at the end of the day, but I was just a bit frustrated. So here you can actually see we're catching up to him quite a bit, but we're just losing so much time in the back section of the course. Through here, we gain on him. We gain on him a lot through here. I think he tapped the wall, and we're just right on his back bumper. We give him a bit of a push through there. Again, as you can see, we just understeer wide through that corner. Understeer again through this corner. Not as bad as before, but still understeer. And white flag last lap. I'm trying to apply the pressure in front, make sure he can make a mistake. We try to make him make a mistake. He brake checks me through there and then puts his hand up. I'm not sure what that was all about. And you see me lifting up my head. I was just disappointed with this race, and I was very disappointed. You see, throwing up my hand in the air, but little angry. So I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it at the end of the day. It's league racing. I feel like it should have been a penalty, and the cart should have been more equal from the jump, but there's nothing I can do about it. I finished on the podium. I finished in second place. But next time, I just know I'm going to come back and do a lot better than I did this time, because now I sort of know what to expect and know what kind of racing goes on here at K1 Speed. So thanks for watching the video. If y'all liked it, leave a like, and if you aren't already subscribed, subscribe. That's it. See you guys in the next one.